Guten Tag, bonjour, ciao, wherever you are in the world, hello, and welcome to this edition of Movies. This time, I'm going to be reviewing a movie called Strays. Now this is a movie with real dogs and actors who are doing their voices. And by the way, a word of warning, these dogs have foul mouths. They swear continuously throughout this movie. And there's also plenty of adult content, so it's not really for kids. One film I can compare this to is Sausage Party. So if you like that kind of humour, you'll probably love this. And it's all about an abandoned dog named Reggie, voiced by Will Ferrell. And he links up with some other stray dogs. And in the other strays, we have Jamie Foxx voicing Bug, Isla Fisher voicing Maggie, and Randall Park voicing Hunter. These are our main four dogs in this movie. So when Reggie finally realises that he's been abandoned, he wants revenge on his owner. His owner is Doug, played by Will Forte. So the gang go on a journey to get Reggie home. So as you can see, we have some top talent doing voiceovers in this movie, and we also have a cameo from Dennis Quaid. Now the owner, Doug, he's a bit of a loser really. He has no job and he sits around all day smoking dope and masturbating. And he keeps trying to get rid of Reggie by playing fetch. And after throwing the ball, he drives away really quickly. Of course, Reggie thinks this is all part of the game and keeps returning. Now Reggie also thinks that his name is Shitbag, or Dumbass Shitbag, as these are names that Doug keeps calling him. The revenge that Reggie has planned on his owner when he finds his way back home is to bite his dick off. Now it's all a bit ridiculous really. I know this is a tacky, silly, childish movie, but I still enjoyed it. It's the big kid in me, and sometimes I just want schoolboy humour. It's juvenile, it's absurd, ridiculous, obnoxious, but hey, sometimes that just hits the spot. If you're in your teens, you'll probably love this. It's certainly not for everyone, but there is a place for this kind of thing in the world of movies today. If you want adult humour done in a vulgar style, full of swearing and sexual references, all done in a very crude way, then this is definitely for you. There's poo jokes, pee jokes, penis jokes, magic mushrooms, sexual encounters, loads of swearing, and it's all put together in this quest to find Doug and bite his dick off. I think that sums it all up perfectly. So if you go to watch it, you will now know the sort of film that you're going to encounter. In amongst all of this, there's other things like the backstory of our dogs and a lost little girl in the woods who rescue services are desperately trying to find. Okay, so the story's a little bit thin on the ground, but then I don't think we need to go anything too complex for this. The dogs act really well, and there's a bit of technology involved animating their mouths. It's not the funniest film you'll ever see, but there really are plenty of laughs, if like me you're easily pleased. I watched this as a second movie after watching a heavy World War II film. So it lightened the mood perfectly, and I must admit that I'd also consumed some alcohol before, so that always helps. So this film will definitely split opinion. There will be people who hate this sort of thing, and others who will laugh their socks off. Which one are you? Tell us in the comments below, please. Now I do hate it when they try to ruin movies by having too much in the trailer. So I would recommend you do not watch the trailer for this. Go in blind, it will be better seeing some of the things for the first time and in context. A rating is very difficult for this because I have seen funnier. So probably a 7 out of 10 for me. I can imagine others will be rating it as high as a 10 or as low as a 1. You will either love it or you will hate it. I enjoyed it immensely. I found it quite funny, as you can probably tell. It does run out of steam a little bit in the middle and sag, but it still made me laugh enough to recommend it. But only see it if you're not easily offended. I don't get the haters, because if you know the sort of movie this is and it's not your thing, then quite simply don't watch it. I can see prudes being outraged by this, and I say to you, don't watch it if you're like that. It is not, I repeat, not made for you. So thank you for watching. We'd love it if you give us a like or subscribe for more of our amateur movie reviews. See you soon.